So looks like the issue is we're not able to get the invalid LLM and or embeddings model correct one, due to which we're seeing that issue. So for that, the issue is we changed this one to GPT to capital letter, and that one, if I just go back, okay, so here this is what we received an error. So this provider was not. So the thing is, in this available provider, so we were providing small case, and that's the reason we were not able to get. Hopefully, this is an issue. So let me restart this one, and let's see this in action. Okay. So I think this should correct the issues. First, let's just wait for it to install, and then we'll see that. Okay. So for now, I'm just going to clear everything, and also I'm just going to see this in the network tab itself, because we want to see if you're still receiving that invalid LLM or embeddings model selected issue. If that's the case, we need to check again where we are making a mistake. Let's just wait for this to install. Post this if the speech is working and everything. So I'll start adding an suggestion generator agent and all those things. Okay, so fine, this is ready. So I'm just going to ask again. Okay, so let me ask again. Question. Okay, now we are not receiving any error message which we received before for invalid. Okay, yeah. Fine. Now it is working fine the way we want. We are receiving the sources and the messages. So the issue was I didn't change this value in our environment config toml file. That's the reason. And now let me just give a try for this.
Sundar Pichai, born on the 10th of June, 1972, in Madras, No. Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India, is an Indian-born American executive who is widely recognized as the CEO of Google and its parent company, Alphabet Inc. He began his career as a materials engineer and later joined Google in 2004, where he made significant contributions to the development of products like Google Toolbar and Google Chrome, which became one of the world's most popular internet browsers. Pichai has been instrumental in leading Google's focus on developing products and services driven by the latest advancements in artificial intelligence, aimed at providing assistance in various aspects of life, big or small. Sundar Pichai's journey exemplifies hard work and success, highlighting his pivotal role in shaping the digital world through his visionary leadership.
So you see that the text-to-speech, whatever the answer we got, it's working absolutely fine, and it's looking amazing. And now we added text-to-speech and a lot of providers, choosers, and searching images. Okay, so if I searching images and searching videos and everything with all the providers that we can think of. Okay, so looking good for me. Okay, so now we will focus on, so these are the images, these are the videos and all. Now, as I said, I'm just going to focus on adding the agent for generating suggestions. So that we need to show here just below this answer that we got. So let me create a new agent inside this agent. So I'm just going to name this as suggestion generator agent. Okay, so this is and also we can just go ahead and uninstall this React speech. Okay, because I'm not using this, we are using React text to speech library. So fine, and here let's first have this prompt. So for this, what I can do is wherever we have this image search thing, I'm just going to copy this one and suggestion generation, I'm just going to copy this and we'll tweak this accordingly. Okay, so first the prompt. So I'm just going to have this prompt set. Okay, so here this is the prompt. I'm just going to give you an AI suggestion generator, an AI powered search engine. You have to give a conversation here. You need to generate 4 to 5 suggestions based on the conversation. The suggestion should be relevant to the conversation that can be used for the user to ask the chat model for more information. Okay, and you need to make sure the suggestions are relevant to the conversation and helpful to the user. Keep a note that the user might use these suggestions to ask a chat model for more information. So those are just the prompt, and let's just change this title or to suggestion generator prompt. Okay, so now we have this, and now instead of this image searching input, this is going to be the suggestion generator input. So this suggestion generator input, and we will have this chat history. Okay, this is the input, then the string output parser. So I'm just going to have this the output parser, this new list line output parser. So that again I'm just going to import some util function which we are going to create. Okay, so like we have this library folder. I'm just going to create the new file inside that. Let's name that as something like output parser or so, whatever. So inside this library, I'm just going to create this new folder for output parsers. Okay, and let's just create the file for this list line output parser. Okay, and this one is going to be the parser that we want. So what I will do is I'm just going to import this base output parser from langchain core output parser. Output parser, and in here I'm just going to from this langchain core output parsers. Okay, and let's just define interface for arguments. So that's line list output parser arguments. Okay, so this is going to have the string, which is going to be optional and left string. So I'm just going to define here class which is going to extend this base output parser. Okay, so here this line list output parser. I'm just going to extend the base class of this base output parser, and this is going to be of type string array. So and in here let's have this private key as the questions, and fine, and in the constructor, so this arguments it's going to be optional again, which is the line output parser marks, and let's just call the parent constructor, and for this key I'm just going to assign this arguments dot key if, or so we are going to have this dot key which is the question. Okay, so now the constructor is okay, and this we need to have this static name for this. So I'm just going to return this line list output parser. Okay, so this is the thing, and after this I'm just going to have this namespace for this. So the langchain, then the output parser, then this line list output parser. Okay, fine, and now all we need to do is complete this parse function, which is going to receive the text as the input, and I'm just going to return promise over type string array. Okay, fine. And in here, first I'm just going to have this regex pattern, so you can just or just get a Google Lens the pattern thing. Okay, so in here, this is the pattern that I'm going to, so I'm just going to use that this pattern. And once I have this, then let's store the start key index, so that we can just refer to this next start index of this dot key. Okay, so whatever, we are just going to get the starting index of the key that we are looking for, and the key index. So this dot index of this the same thing, so I can just key. Okay, and then the questions start index. Here, if the start key index is -1, then I'm just going to assign 0, or else the whatever value we have in the start key index plus this length. Okay, this key length. So this dot key length. Okay, so fine. And now the questions and index. So questions and index, and here this end key index, if this is equals to -1, so I'm just going to have this text line. Okay, or this the end key index. Now this line, so this is how we'll be getting this line. So text I'm just going to slice from this questions start index till this questions end index, and let's retrieve if any spaces. Okay, and split by this new line character, so delimiter, and we are just going to filter this line. So I'm just going to again trim this each line if this is not equals to this empty string, and we are just going to transform this each line to replace whatever the pattern that we have the above the text with this empty string. Okay, so this is going to give me the lines, and what we are going to do, we're just going to return these lines. And here after this, I'm just going to have this get format instructions, and here I'm not going to have this any input pattern for this, and the type is going to be a string, and I'm just going to throw this new error not implemented, so that we got rid of this error. Okay, fine. And all I'm going to do is export this default line based output parser. Okay, so now we have this the helper, which is going to help me parse into the line. So now let's go to this suggestion generator agent, and I can just import the scene from what thing. So this is going to be this last line output parsers. Okay, so this is what we just created. So what I can do is just import this one. Okay, so now we have this, and I think I need to provide here this key. So key, I'm just going to pass on this as the suggestions, and instead of this image search chain, this is going to be the create suggestion generator. So here suggestion generator chain. Okay, and in this variable from shard history, I'm just going to change this to the suggestion generator input. Okay, and this is the thing, and the query we don't have this, so I'm just going to get rid of this, And prompt template, now this is going to be the suggestion prompt which we just prepared above. And this LLM and instead of string parser, we will have this now. So I'm just going to get rid of everything in here. So instead of this, we are going to have this output parser. Okay, so this is the simple chain, and now here instead of this, I'm just going to name this as the generate suggestion. So this, and this one, this input, it's going to be this suggestion generator input and base chart model, and we need to just change this function to this create suggestion generator chain. Okay, and we can just change this naming convention to this suggestion generator chain. Okay, and the same thing I'm just going to use this here. Okay, and finally we are just going to export this generate suggestions. Okay, so the issue, what's the issue? Okay, here I just okay fine. So this is the agent for us. Now we have this agent in handy. Next, what I'm going to do is we are going to create a route for our suggestions inside our routers folder. So let me create in here the new file for suggestions. So in here the suggestions.ts. All we can do is I'm just going to copy the images whatever we had, and we'll just tweak accordingly for the suggestions as well. So in here, first thing, we'll have this router and the post request. We are going to get this chart history and also the chart. So the query I'm not going to do. Okay. So here, this chart model, I'm going to have this chart model received and also this chart model provider. So from the body, and this is going to be pretty much same, and this models we are going to get that and provider and the chat model file. So this is how we are just going to get this model. Okay, and this is going to remain same. And now here instead of this images, we are going to get the suggestions by calling in our generate suggestions function. Generate suggestions functions, and I'm going to pass in the chart history, okay, along with that the LLM instance. Okay, and finally we are going to return the status, and in here I'm just going to send the suggestions. So the suggestions attached to the response. Okay, if something went wrong, we can just say error has occurred, and we can just specify the message here. So I can just do it this way. So ideally it's better if we just add a logger in here. Okay, so this error dot message or something like this. Okay, so this is the router, and we can just remove the unwanted things. Okay, find this OpenAI key. So now we have this so either we can take this, or else I am just setting this for now. Okay, so that's not an issue. So now let's go to this our index and include this router. So here I'm just going to import this suggestion router. So now from this suggestions, okay, and I can just add in this router. So router is bound use let's say this suggestions, and this is going to be the suggestions router. So this is how we just exposed the suggestion agent as also router. And next we need to consume this in our client side. And also just before going there, I just wanted to tweak this session this example. So instead of that, I'm just going to give few examples of related to SpaceX and all. Okay, so this one I'm just going to add in this. Okay, fine. So updated the form, and now we can just add the suggestion generation to our client side. Okay, so for that I need to add in actions first. So let me go open. Let me just open this, and in here I'm just going to create an actions file. So that's the way I'm just going to add an action to get the suggestions. So this is going to be some simple function which is going to say get suggestions. Okay, and make this as a synchronous function, and here I'm just going to add in chart history as the parent for this, and this message of type message array. So in here, first let's get this chart model, or else okay. So chart model, I'm just going to give the name. Okay, so it doesn't have to be so whatever we have in here, this chart model, I'm just going to give this and provide this one. So you can make that as a dynamic, either storing in local storage or whatever. So I'm not going to get into those details. Okay, so let's try to make a call to the endpoint which we just exposed. So we need to rebuild this. I'm just going to build that in a while. So this process.env dot this next public API URL. Okay, and in here I'm just going to call our endpoint suggestions, and this method is going to be of type this post, and this header. So this is going to be the common, this content type. I'm just going to add in this content type this application slash JSON, and finally the body. So the body which we were trying to send was the chart history. Okay, we were expecting in the service was this chart history. Okay, and this chart model, even though we were not using this, so I'm just going to provide this value GPT 3.5 this turbo. Okay, and then the chart model provider. So in here this as the opening. Okay, so fine, and once I have this, we're going to map this data by just accessing this JSON. Okay, and let's just typecast this. Okay, we know this is going to be of type object with the suggestions key, and that value will be of type of string array. Okay, and we are just going to return this data dot suggestions. Okay, so now we have the function which is going to make a call to our service and get the result that we want. So this needs to be integrated as part of our chat thing. So what I can do is let's go to this chat window component, and in here first thing I wanted to update the definition of the message. Here we'll add in these suggestions, and I'm just going to make this as the optional, and this is going to be string array. Okay, and also now this thing needs to be showcased. So and how I'm going to do is fine, we need to update the messages itself. So let's do it this way. So I'm just going to create one reference to our messages using the useref book. Okay, so in here this messages reference which is the instance of this user book. So this is going to be for this messages array. Okay, initially I'm just going to set this to empty array. Okay, so now let's wrap this inside this user to have the latest updated value. So that is messages ref dot current. I'm just going to set it to this messages. Okay, and this is going to depend upon this messages. Okay, fine, and this message handler function. So I'm just going to make this as a synchronous get suggestions function. So here after this setting the loading to false, okay, so in here just after this at the end, okay, so I'm just going to get this last message, okay, so using this our reference which we just added, using this current and the messages are dot current dot length -1. So and here we'll just have this checks just the for safer side. So if this rule is equal to assistant, and also we have this sources greater than 0, so that is sources not length, and we don't have this suggestions, okay, so suggestions, okay, then I'm going to get the suggestions. So by making a call to our function this get suggestions, and here I'm just going to pass in this current, okay, and I'm just going to update this messages. So here let's have this whatever the previous things that we have. So let's just iterate through this each message, that is previous dot map. I'm just going to get this message initial message, and in here if this message dot id is matching to the last message that we wanted to attach the suggestions, then I'm just going to append the whatever we have as the message with the new suggestions, okay, so this is the suggestions, okay, and if not we're just going to return whatever it was the message, okay, so this is the how we are going to update the showcasing of suggestions in our UI. Okay, let's just see this thing. I just wanted to check this thing. So is this error? So let's just reload this again. So this is going to take a while. Fine. So that's not an issue. So anyways, this is the last thing that I wanted to build as part of this application, and we're going to close this application. Okay, I think we have covered n of plenty of things. I guess you guys learned a lot, and if you did like it and helped it some other way, please do support by liking it, sharing it, subscribing to this, and feel free to watch other videos on my channel. We'll keep watching so that I can make a new content on this channel. So let's wait for these things to install again. This is going to take a while. Let's just wait for it. So basically just below this answer we are supposed to show those suggestions, and let's see. So for displaying I need to do this, okay, we need to include a message box, okay, fine, just and also why is this error? Why is this error for this previous okay, okay, fine, yeah, and now finally in the message box, okay, the cipher got ready guys. So in here I'm just going to display the suggestions now, and that what you do is fine, and also I'm just going to add in one more for this, so the send message for that function. So here this message, message that is going to be of type string. Okay, let's do that. Wait, okay, that's not an issue. So here we send the message. So once once I have this, so let's just try to add that below the this volume icons that we had it. Okay, so in here right after this step, so first this is the last. Okay, and we have this message dot suggestions, and just to checking like we normally do this message dot suggestions dot length is greater than 0. Okay, and also this message dot role is of assistant. Okay, so only then we'll be rendering this, and also if it's not loading, okay, only then we will be rendering this. I'm just going to have this inside this fragment, and inside this fragment, first thing let's have this div. So styling for this, I'm just going to have this item for 1 pixel. Okay, and this width for the search is the differential separator. So let's have this background color 1313. Okay, fine, and I'm just going to close this, and here we will have the actual title text kind of related or suggestion, something like that. So let's display that inside this div, which I'm just going to make this flex and the column, and let's have the space in the y direction 3. Okay, and text color I'm just going to make this white so that we can see it, and here let's have this icon on the text flag. So let's have next to each other. So I'm just going to have this row. So now let's enter the items, and let's have some space between them, and let's have some margin at the top. Here we will just use this layers icon from this user React, and this header I'm just going to name this as the related, so we can just style this header as well. Just text I'm just going to make this extra large, and font type let's just make this as a medium. Okay, so this is the heading, and just below this tag we'll have the actual suggestions to be showcased. So since we wanted to be in the new line, so we'll just make this display as the flex, and the column direction space between each of them, let's just have this 3. Okay, and I'm just going to iterate through the suggestions that we got. So this message dot suggestions, we are just going to iterate by just getting this each suggestion along with the index, so that we can keep that as a key for this div. So here the key is going to be this index, and again I'm just going to make this display as a flex column, and let's have the space in the y direction, and text let's showcase it as a smaller text. Okay, so now inside this div we will have the suggestion showcased. Okay, and on click we are just going to send this as a query to our service, and so that we can try to show the response that we get for this question. Okay, so here also I'm just going to apply this thing. Okay, and then below this I'm just going to add in this on click. So here we are just going to send this message to our service, whatever we have as part of the suggestion. Okay, and the styling for this, let's just make that this is a clickable by showcasing cursor as the pointer, and that is display as the flags, and direction row. I'm just going to have this justify between. Okay, fine, and font type medium, and the space, so let's have some space in the direction, and items I'm just going to center them. Okay, fine, and here finally, so here let's have this suggestion showcased in this data. So which I will style this, and after this the icon, so this will be at the right hand. So this we can just give the size as a 20. Okay, and the class name I'm just going to give here this color as a blue, so true for A0 ED. Okay, fine, and the styling for this, let's just make the uh, our effect added. So I'm just going to on over. Let's just change this to blue color. Okay, that's to for let's say 0. Okay, fine. And I'm just going to add this transition effect for the duration of let's say 200. Okay, so this is the thing, and here we're still seeing an issue. So over this. Okay, I have to close this. Okay, fine. So now we should be good to. Okay, so I'm just going to build this again. So now this we are done with adding the suggestions. The only thing is to see this in action and see if we are not facing any issues to try while we are trying to show the suggestions as well. Okay, so I'm just holding on it for a while to just allow it to build. It's copying that. Okay, so okay, here I'm okay. I need to stop this. Fine. There is an issue because we are supposed to send here this and in this send the message callback function. So all I'm going to do is send this. Okay, now we shouldn't see any issue. Okay, and also just to fasten this building of this Docker thing, what we can do is we can change this node base image. Let's go here to here from alpha into this duster slim. Okay, same thing. I'm just going to do this to one as well. Okay, now let's build this. So at least it should build this in a better time than it was. Okay, so hopefully everything should work. So the changes that we added in message box. Okay, so you can see it's installing and let's wait for it to build. Okay, so if you wanted to see the bigger review, so this is how it's going to look. So see, as we keep building the product, it's going to be and never ending developing product. I'm stopping here. You can just go ahead and add in whatever really works for you. Okay, so here let's yeah, it has installed and it's building. Okay, and okay, fine. Now it's quite quicker. Okay, so let's wait for it to come up online. It's copying this UI folder into our work directory that we mentioned in our Docker file. So it's installing the front end dependencies before it got done with our backend service. So it's going to take a while. So let's just hold on to that. Ideally, it will take 150 to 180 seconds. So all we need to do is wait for a while. And so if you want to avoid this, you can do either two things. run only the backend and the search service via Docker containers, and front end you can just run locally, so that you can see the changes that you make in the front end quickly. Or else we can tweak the Docker or compose file itself by attaching the volume, so that uh, whatever it changes in the folder that we are trying to make will be immediately reflected in the containers, and we will see that changes also as we keep making changes. Okay, so in here I'm just waiting for it to complete. Yeah, we are done with installing. Now it's a building the project, so we're almost done. So once it builds and compiles, we should be good to go. So yes, it is. It has compiled, and now it's collecting the pages data, static pages. Okay, so it's up. So what I can do is try to ask the same question and see the difference with the suggestions. Okay, so if I try to ask the same question, so here you can see now I'm just going to expand this. So it's loading. So let's wait for it to give the answer for our question. Oh yeah, you can see here it's like sources and answer, and also in here we are supposed to get the uh, suggestions. Okay, let me just inspect this. Something went wrong. Then I can definitely this network. This. Let me open this all. Okay, let me ask one more question. So just wanted to make sure if the call to or suggestions endpoint is happening or not. Only then we'll be able to get the suggestions. Okay, so I just wanted to check that. Okay, mm, there is an issue. Okay, the issue is the chat is 3. Okay, cannot read. Okay, there is an issue with this service. Let me go to this service, source, route, this suggestion. Okay, this generate suggestions. Where are we seeing this? Okay, just remove unwanted things. I'm just going to remove this unwanted things. Okay, so we are receiving this error message with the status code 500. So that is we will be receiving that if there is no LLM room, the message would be invalid LLM selected, but in here the message is an LLM cannot read properties. Okay, uh, the chat model, this chat model provider. So if I just open this, we have this thing opening on, so there shouldn't be any issue with the providers. Okay, the thing is we are missing something here. Suggestion prompt. So what I can do in here, check out this once again. So the key suggestion, that's correct. The sequence and input chart history, wrong template, and the output password is what I'm just passing. And we are just setting this, and also calling this, and to just let's check. I just wanted to double check this chat open AI. I just wanted to set this temperature to 0. Okay, this I can import from this langchain. So here I'm just going to import this langchain, this OpenAI. Okay, fine. So remaining, I don't think there is an issue with this because we have seen with other agents also. So let's just try to make a call via the postman. So I just wanted to first check via this postman. Okay, so I can just duplicate this thing because first again I need to rebuild that. So let's just rebuild the same. So here if you just see in here the error also, this is with respect to just cannot read. I'll just fast forward this running this thing. Okay, so we are failing call to the session, that's why we are not able to showcase them in here. Okay, so now but I'm able to send this chart history, the question, the answer, then the question, then the answer. Fine. This is the router for suggestions. Generate suggestions just assuming this chart history, that's what we want. Here this suggestion, this chart history. Okay, so let's just wait for it to build. Again, I'm going to make you guys wait. Okay, it's up. Let's just try to ask again. Okay, so in here, let's I just want to open this network with the all filter, so that you can just check it again the suggestions and font is failing. Okay, so that will be okay. This is again failing. Okay, I'll just check this the issue with this endpoint and then correct this accordingly.